It's a good life. Can't see it being any better life. I mean, how can you have any better than this? Where we are, in the middle of nowhere. Lots of food, lots of coffee. I'm happy.
So what do you love most about flying?
Adventure. That's the biggest part of it. The views, the scenery, the interesting people you meet, the interesting places you go, places people never get to see, you see every day. That makes it worth it.
What a gorgeous day. Hunting moose in Newfoundland.
Are you gonna get a moose this morning?
We'll find out.
No.
Yes, bye. Talking like a Newfie. Methinks the rut's happening. You a shooter?
Yeah. I shoot him.
No doubt shooter. This is a lot like Alaska. Sheldon Brown is part of a dying breed, a man that underpromises and over-delivers.
You know what it's called, Screech? You'll know in 15 seconds.
What kind of friend is he? He is the AA instructor. Well, Sheldon relocated him about 30 seconds. Looked pretty good to me. Yeah. He's down now, Billy.
He's up, he's running away there.
I love these people. I love this country. Man, what an experience. This film is brought to you by Onyx Hunt, the #1 hunting GPS app. Receive 20% off your subscription by entering code MDMM at checkout. Only at onyxhunt.com. A lot of things are the same in Newfoundland as they are in Alaska. My bags didn't show up. It's windy, it's wet. Jamie's in charge. So what do we got going on today, Jamie?
We're going to set up a tent for a couple of hunters. The helicopter's going to come by, we're going to sling the gear in, and we're going to go in right after.
Sweet. So I'm going to be the grocery boy. I'm going to tag along on a helicopter, go see some lodges, and my gear is supposed to show up tonight. And then we're going to go whack a bull moose, Lord willing. So this has kind of been a destination that I've kind of dreamed of for a long time, and I'm about to get run over. I can already tell these guys are a top-notch outfit. Communication's great, everything's on time, precise. Oh, very good. Well, I appreciate that.
Appreciate everything you're doing.
Cool.
Yes, just met. Yes, I didn't recognize you until you said.
I might as well fuel up now while I'm here.
Yes, I watched a lot of your videos too, boy. You got the great work.
Ah, well, thank you, sir.
Yes.
I'm probably not going to be able to fit in my hat now. Thank you. Well, I'm excited to be here. This is, yeah, a lot of similarities to Alaska, but a lot of differences. The helicopter being a big one.
Yes, no doubt.
Yeah, there's, you guys would be old Alaskan moose guides, but I suppose that right there is the great equalizer. It makes moose hunting a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier now. Yeah.
Most pilots are, they're like beer and smoking and swearing and divorces.
That's universal.
Commonality.
Yeah. That's transcontinental pilot habits.
Universal language. This is a Airbus. Well, they're owned by Airbus now. Used to be Eurocopter B2. So yeah, those great aircraft, tons of power, lift 3 or 4 moose at a time.
No way.
Oh, yeah. The previous job I had, we had an H-125, and I had 6 moose on the hook at one point, whole. Got out, but whole. Now a couple of them were small, but it was a powerful aircraft, no doubt. Now, not used to the moose you're used to either. I mean, our moose are, I think probably the biggest moose you're going to find around here are maybe just over 1,000 pounds on the hoof, 1,200. Nothing like what you guys see.
That's a big animal, though.
Yeah. But we got some big bulls. We got some. I'm actually impressed with the amount of big bulls we've seen this year. Yeah, some large animals. But they're smart. Like we're having great success. We're having great success around like the 12, 14, 16. We go by points here all the time. I know you guys measurement's a big thing in the States, but I've seen some bulls 50, 55 over the last 3 or 4 days that they're giving us the slip. There's one at Caribou Lodge that over the last 3 years clients have had a crack at him, and it's always some sort of weird circumstance that comes up that they miss him, like gun jam, safety, misfire.
There's always a legend in every hunting camp. If you don't have a legend, your camp ain't worth going to.
Goes to Caribou Lodge.
I love it.
Yeah. And I picked up a shed from him this summer where he's been hanging out, and we took the shed back, measured it as it would be, and then gapped what the skull would be, compared it to a cape mount we have at the hangar, and he was a 56.5. So that's anything over 50 in Newfoundland is top class, right?
Right. So what do you love most about flying?
Wow, big question. Adventure. Adventure. That's the biggest part of it. The views, the scenery, the interesting people you meet, the interesting places you go, places people never get to see. You see every day. That makes it worth it. It came naturally from I got a lifetime of hunting and fishing, so it just added to the adventure of it all. That's a big part of it.
Off-airport stuff, that's what you like?
You'll never see me with a suit and tie on. Yeah, no, bush flying is my life.
Love it.
Yeah.
The rut was on and all hands in camp were busy. Matt made several trips, slinging in moose from the various spike camps scattered throughout the rolling hills. Touring Arlick's main camp felt as though I had stepped back in time. A rich history oozed out of the cabin walls like sap from a green pine log. I loved sitting back and observing the operation. The camp men were on the go, and the meat shack was filling fast.
That's a pretty good one there, eh?
All the guides' faces were worn like leather. Their gear was simple and well used. I knew these guys had some stories.
Looks like a jackrabbit hanging there, but I'm sure it's a lot bigger than a jackrabbit. Crippled man like me can shoot a moose. Going to see what a Newfoundland guide cap. Oh, these guys got it. Oh, and it's warm. These guys are spoiled. Helicopters to haul their moose. River view. That's pretty swanky. That's cozy. Going up to the bunk. Oh, I even got a shower, commode. Pretty cool. Smells old, antique-ish. That baby feels nice. So here's the veteran guide of the crew. How long you been guiding out here, Andy?
I'd say about 34 years.
34 years, all right.
Yeah, long time.
You got a good gig going here.
I do have a good gig going. I just wish I was 20 years younger.
Amen, brother. I hear you.
Yeah.
So what do you love most about guiding?
Oh, I don't know. I like seeing people happy. I like to get people that have never done it before. They're my biggest thrill. Right? Get out there and get at it and get them in close and give them that experience, right? Get out in the bush and give them an experience. The moose is the bonus, you know. But no, I don't know. I enjoy it overall. You know, like it's one of those things I've done all my life, and I enjoy it. I love it. When I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more. How would I put it? I'm starting to lose it now. Still got that drive, but I'm losing it. I'm just getting older. I just wish I could back it up a few years.
But you ain't got any quit. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm not quitting. I'm 63.
You got experience. You got wisdom.
I'm not quitting.
Attaboy. Good man, good man.
I'll go until I can't do it no more.
Yeah, you got another 25, 30 in you reckon?
I'd like to get another 10 if I could.
Huh?
But I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try.
Neither one of us is in the dirt yet, Randy.
No,
we'll
that's
see.
Right. There's nothing is out of that picture, right?
Yeah.
Nah. No. That's it, boy.
Should we go grab a moose?
So we're doing a moose retrieval, is that right?
That's what we're doing.
All right, I like it. How long you been guiding, John?
35, 40 years.
Good on you. And so you were chasing the ghost.
We're chasing the ghost, and this one just would not give up. Shot at 20 yards, and then ran at me.
Huh?
I'm not the hunter.
You didn't have it. You probably don't carry a rifle or firearm at all, do you? Yeah.
I had paddles to get them to look at me, not the hunter.
Oh, okay.
So I was looking for a tree at that point.
The crew was efficient and well seasoned. Many of these guides have been moose hunting almost as long as I've been alive.
Tries to get it all lined up for you.
What?
I know when you're coming.
No.
After Matt dropped the final moose in main camp, we lit 20 kilometers to the next outpost to deliver groceries, propane, and mail. I was beginning to recognize a pattern, as upon landing, we had to turn down yet another offering of a meal by the cook. But I did take a few minutes to visit another veteran guide. Like all the others I'd met before, Tony had the trademark, childlike Newfie enthusiasm. How long you been guiding, Tony?
Oh, about 35 years.
Jeez.
Long time.
Yeah. Good for
time.
you.
Yeah.
And how long you been guiding here?
8 years there.
8 years. Yeah. So your guys got a bull already this week?
Oh, you're all take out.
Atta boy.
3 bulls.
Yeah. 3 bulls?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Saw some big ones.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really nice.
So you got new guys, so you guys call them sports. I like it. You got new sports coming in next week?
Yeah, tomorrow. Actually, changeover day tomorrow.
All right, very good.
New guys tomorrow.
So is this kind of your camp here? You kind
Yeah,
of
that's where we stay, St. Paul's.
Beautiful.
Home away from home.
I like it. What do you do the rest of the year?
Prospector.
Huh?
Looking for gold.
That does not surprise me, Tony. You look like a gold prospector. Always chasing the ghost, whether it's the ghost of the moose or the ghost of the mother lode, eh? I've been getting the grand tour, getting a feel for what it takes to run a comprehensive moose operation in Newfoundland. The linchpin.
Also, if they're just right there,
Got cabins everywhere. Pretty cool.
a little green net.
I would in Alaska they'd be considered lodges. Pretty sweet. Moose density very high.
I've seen a big bull laying down in the bog, and three cows standing on their hind feet, swatting at each other like drunk chicks outside of a bar. Just paws going like this.
I'll put it all board on it.
Notice the difference here in the few days you've been here, then it's really turning on.
If you get a clear day and the wind is laid down a little bit,
Yeah.
you're gonna see moose everywhere.
Yeah, nice.
September 15th to around October 1, the bulls are fighting over territory and dominance, and the cows just come secondary to the secondary prize. If they own territory, the cows are coming to them. That's what I think.
John, you concur?
I concur. I pull more moose in with paddles than I do with bowling. Bowling lets me know where they're at, and then once I can identify exactly where they're at, I go straight at them with the paddles.
Well, yesterday's moose wanted to fight after he was shot.
Oh,
a good
he came
shot.
right at me.
He was. Oh,
Yeah.
It was just like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And John's like, please put another one in there.
I didn't even put my paddles down. I was like, oh, he's gonna run me over.
I think
What are you Canadians doing drinking that Yankee beer? Thought you guys have good beer up here. Bud Light, Budweiser, and Coors Light. Don't you have any, what is it, Molson, and what else?
yeah, but it's actually got alcohol in it.
Just saying.
Morning day 2, Newfoundland. Got a call 1 in the morning. Said we got 2 bags for you sitting at the airport, come get them. So we're headed there, and then gonna drive about a half hour, get to the chopper, fly out into the bush, meet Sheldon Brown, and let the adventure begin. We got bags. My wife wasn't impressed with my marker writing. She said only a redneck would do that. That's why I did it. So here's the pro tip. Rifle case, check bag, break it all down, put it into these XL. That's an XL, that's a large Kuyu dry bag. That's all I'm bringing hunting. Leave that stuff there, travel clothes in there, shoes in there. Let's go shoot one of those boys. Bradley, appreciate the help. Let's go moose hunting. It had been a full year since Sheldon Brown called to invite me on this hunt. He asked for nothing in return. I was about to find out. Sheldon is a man of few words, relentless work ethic, and a Boone and Crockett heart. This country was different than Arlick's area. It felt more Arctic than it did bush, drier, more firm and less timber. I was anxious. I really didn't know what to expect, feel, or how to act toward a man who was gifting a hunt to somebody he'd never met. I felt a fair bit of weight with that, and a humility, and maybe even an unworthiness that I really can't explain. Little did I know how much the earthy, fun-loving moose men of Lake Douglas and Arlick, and the sincere, God-fearing people of Newfoundland would impact me.
Yes, sir.
Howdy, gents.
Hello, sir.
I'm Billy.
Hello, I'm Sheldon.
Sheldon, nice to meet you.
Grant,
Nice to meet you. Sheldon, you're a young pup.
I don't know about that.
All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Directamundo.
A point from my left ear. I thought he hit me in the head with a 2x4.
We've arrived. That's a good sign. We got 2 moose 200 yards away from where we're camping. Oh yeah, see the tent up there? So this is an old, you've camped here before, obviously. You didn't just build that outhouse here the last couple of days.
Flew it in, how long ago? 2 weeks ago I flew it in. First time we ever been hunting.
Oh, what? Hey, brother.
All right,
appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few days.
See you on the flip side
All right,
here.
can't wait. I have high hopes, boys. Big expectations. I'll make sure I got the line on for that big boy.
Yeah. Just get them ready and we'll get them.
Yeah. I need. What do you want to do with it? You got, if we do,
Well,
are you going to keep
I'd say we'll see. I'll let you know.
You let me know.
Maybe debone it. I'll let
You
the
got
Billy
comms?
show me how he does it.
You got comms?
I got Starlink.
Okay. Perfect. No
Can't be
problem,
with
son.
Facebook.
If you need to, I can bring it out to the truck hole.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Okay.
Good buddy.
Cheers.
Have a good day now.
Thank you, brother. Be safe.
Hey, Cole. We going hunting? Or we just leave this and go hunting?
All right. I like it. Man doesn't want to make too many plans, does he? You just gotta. It's kind of like I always say: you don't go into the field with a sharp knife. You're kind of jinxing yourself. You just got to kind of throw a bunch of crap together and you'll wing it.
That's right.
Here we go. Look at that. Come to Newfoundland. Get an Alaska-made tent. All right. So how long you been outfitting?
I've been outfitting. This is my 11th year. I was guiding for 8 or 9 years before that. Yep.
And you recruited Grant here from Fish and Game. What do you guys call it? Fish and Game?
Yep.
Fish Cop?
Fish cop, yeah.
Fish and wildlife.
And you're fully retired or just on vacation kind of a thing?
Just on vacation,
Okay.
helping you.
All right.
Tracker.
So I guess
Some advice from the pro.
we gotta do things by the book then, huh?
Not really.
He's on vacation.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff on him. We're good.
I like it.
I don't work there anymore.
All right, I'll follow you guys. So you can hunt same day you fly here. So we're just going to have a look-see while it's still fairly early in the morning. Kind of up on top of a big subtle knob. So do a loop, just look around, can see a lot of country. Very similar to Alaska. I haven't seen much for berries, but this all looks very similar. A lot of bear sign, some moose scat, some caribou poop. Got a big bull about 4 miles across the lake. Jamie said Sheldon's the moose whisperer. Sheldon, you call him across the lake,
Yeah.
you will be the moose whisperer.
Is that it? He's running on the edges of the lake there now. Just look at him.
So what do you think of him, Sheldon? He a shooter?
Yeah. I'd shoot him.
No doubt shooter?
Yeah.
Well, it's about 11:30. First spotted this bull over here. Wandered around, did a little loop, came back. Sheldon blasted a couple calls at him. Now he's coming out on this peninsula. We're hoping he swims the lake. Pretty tall odds, but we're watching.
He's up.
There's gear you want, and there's gear you need. As a hunter, Alaskan guide, and outdoor film producer, I can tell you the Snapshot and the Nexus tripod attachment systems from All In are absolute must-haves. Whether it's from your truck, on the prairie, or in the backcountry, efficiency is everything when you need to get the footage or judge that animal. The All In system is simple, durable, lightning quick, and it's in my pack on every hunt. All In. Connect, capture, conquer. Go to allin.co and enter MDMM for 10% off and see what you've been missing.
If nothing else, maybe he'll bed there. Sheldon's got a little dinghy down on the edge of the water. Maybe blast across. Just playing it by ear. A lot like Alaska. Big country.
Rain squalls coming and going. Windy. A few bugs. He's a good one. The bull marched right to the very tip of the peninsula. Sheldon blasted every moose sound in his arsenal, but the old boy turned around and continued on his course. With a bull this hot and the water on the lake so rough, there wasn't time to even consider running down the hill, hopping in Sheldon's boat, and motoring across to try to relocate him. This one simply wasn't meant to be. First one, way down here. Yeah, that's where he did his loop, and now he's way over there. He's putting on some miles. As far as I was concerned, morning one was a huge success. We heard a few cows bawling, bulls were moving, our camp setup was beyond expectation, and I could tell I was in good company. Sheldon is a straightforward, humble man of few words but massive action. And his lifelong friend Grant, he's a man of many words and an endless smile. My two Newfie guides complemented one another like cold beer and a campfire. And that said, the three of us were still finding our rhythm. And the best place I know to do that is back at camp over lunch and coffee. This is a real man's Yeti cooler. So you catch the fish, are they cold when you put them in here? Are they fresh, or you have those on your boat when you catch them and throw them in there, or what?
You put about that much ice in.
Yep.
And you pour water in it, make slush.
Yeah.
And then you throw the codfish in it. And it comes up, the cold water comes up through the fish, every little void space.
Yep.
And keeps the fish cold.
Nice. That's the way to do it. We are not going to starve. This is living. So what's the plan for tonight, Sheldon?
Shoot the moose.
Shoot.
Just go back down there. Oh,
is that what that Indian guide said? Yeah, shoot the moose.
Yeah, we're gonna take a walk down towards the lake there now in the valley where we're looking at this morning. There's some cows calling down there. So we're gonna try that out for this afternoon. And we saw some pretty good bulls on the other ridge, so maybe one of those will pop back out. Hopefully. Give us a plan for the morning anyway.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't want to shoot one on day one anyway. Want to see what this is all about. Is there a logging crew now? You got a third one? Anything I can carry?
Yeah, you can carry the saw.
Perfect. My wife bought some of those little cheater cubes, those little sawdust and oil cubes. Yeah. I was like, oh, what'd you get those for? We don't need those. We got tons of newspaper. Yeah. And then I started using them. There's no going back. They're so much cleaner, less dust. And
ashes and everything.
She could be toasty in here in no time.
We need plastic
Good? Oh yeah, looks like pretty good. I'd say we'll get it down. What do you think?
I like it. Might not make a turd, but it'll darn sure push one out. Setting the bar pretty high there, Sheldon.
It's
biscuits in bed. Going moose hunting. Sheldon wanted to go on a walkabout to get a lay of the land. It felt good to stretch the legs, but wandering 4 miles from moose camp felt as unnatural to this white boy as dancing, both of which have always led to my regret. But I had to remind myself, I wasn't in Alaska. Newfoundland allows the use of helicopters, and from all reports I heard, Matt is one of the finest chopper sticks on the island. Sheldon assured me, in this country, we wouldn't have to pack a bull more than a few hundred yards for Matt to be able to pick it up. Our range to shoot a moose was as far as we dared to walk.
Just a cow and a bull, probably 600-700 yards out into the timber.
So that right there's about a $30,000 trophy.
No. People will shoot those. I see lots of Facebook pictures. They're smaller than that.
How much do they weigh, body weight? I mean, that bull's pretty big.
About 4 or 5.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. big one will be 400 pounds? 11 o'clock. Day 2. Seen one cow so far, that's it. Heard a bull grunting and cow calling right in that area where we saw the cow. Sheldon said he's never hunted here before. He said to put the camp up. He spent 3 days scouting here, and he said he saw the biggest bull he's ever seen in Newfoundland. Newfoundland. He said it was probably 55 big palms, so I'm kind of keying in on him, but that was 5 days ago, so. But we saw for sure 2 different bulls yesterday, 2 good ones, long ways off. But we're putting on a lot of miles for sure. Probably hiked 4 at least already today. So we're gonna hunt all day, go up to this knob, see what that looks like, sit there for a few hours, and then hunt and call our way back tonight is the plan at this point. But it's windy and cold. Plan for evening day 2.
We're gonna hunt that ridge, a ridge of wood. I think that's what we're hanging out to.
Shoot the moose.
Shoot the moose. They're not up here. They're down there in that lower, around that water. Yeah, try to get a little vantage point, you know, and walk back there. That's what we're hanging out to down there.
Got the wind in our face.
Not much heavy timber anywhere else other than there, so.
Yeah.
Good spot.
Yeah, keep the wind in our face there. We'll find a spot.
This is what they call the tuck. Pretty nasty stuff to walk through. They call that bog. Our vantage point for the evening of day 2 showed early promise. We heard moose in several directions, but the wind seemed to have the bulls clinging to the cover like a politician to his cheapest votes. Just like a pot of chili, with each passing day, this adventure was getting better and better. Well, it ain't gonna be day number 2. Just a cow and a calf. We saw the cow and a calf there, and then we heard some cow, or at least a cow, moaning over that way. What do we got there, Cookie?
We got a bit of prime rib.
Dang, brother.
After a long day.
Smells good.
Try to get some calories back.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's moose tenderloin in the morning.
I like it. Yes, bye.
Yes, bye. Billy, you gonna get a moose this morning?
We'll find out.
No.
Yes, bye.
Yes,
Yes,
bye.
yes, bye. Yes, bye. I'm learning Newfie. Learning a second language.
What did you say this morning? What did IB?
IB? What's IB?
That's what you said. It's for yes, bye.
Oh, yes, bye. Shoot the moose.
shoot the moose this morning, Billy? What's happening this morning?
We're going to walk here. There's a little high bank clearing there. You can see right across to that Droka woods that we were looking to call moose out of today. So that's why we're going to head that way. Keep the wind in our face there. It's a little stiff the wind is, but that's it. We're here. We got to do it.
It's always windy here. Laid down a little bit night before last, but it's always blowing 20 to 30 miles an hour. Just started calling. Maybe 3 kilometers. Is he a pretty good one? Pretty good one? He's right on the edge of the timber right there. Past his first stroke. Yeah, there's like one strip of timber, then the thin strip of timber. He's right on the edge. Yeah, he don't look bad at all. Breaking brush. He's stepping out. He ain't no mega giant. Look pretty good to me. It's 500 right now. He's a shooter. He looks pretty good. I don't know if it's the wind that's making him not step out and walk any further. They just moved. The woman screwed it up, of course. She just started heading that way and he kind of trotted back in. You can actually see him moving through the timber there. Wind's now basically going this way. So we're going to try circling down. Yeah, they're moving at a pretty good clip now. I'm seeing them going through the timber.
We continued to call. After several minutes not seeing any movement in the tuck, we decided to wrap around the backside where we last saw him, and once again, we heard cows in other areas, but the bull never stepped out.
So what do you think's going on?
I think he's got what he wants in the woods. He don't need us. We could go and challenge him better, but we'll walk around and come from the other side. If we go through, we're going to bust him. I don't think we came out of the woods. He's in there. There's probably more than one cow there too. I think so, anyway. He's a good bull.
If you found that works and get in there on a scenario like that, you know he's got cows, kind of like you got to really make him uncomfortable, kind of give him no choice but to come out and see you.
Yeah. Sometimes you get pretty close to him, you can hear him and you're going at it, you know. If you hadn't played the wind right then, you could sneak right in. We don't know which way he went. We seen him chase the cow. I don't know if he kept on going to the eastward or he stayed in those woods. I'm thinking he's still in there.
He never poked his head out. So now we're sneaking in right where we last saw him. Getting a little more aggressive, 10 a.m. It's windy, so we're gonna have to get close for him to hear us. Well, that was a no-go. It was fun, it was exciting. We were set up not 100 yards from where we last saw him this morning. Don't know if they're holding in there, they moved on, never saw him again. Heading back to camp. Get back up on the high ground. Eat some lunch. Get back to glassing. What a gorgeous day. Hunting moose in Newfoundland. I've learned a lot. Loving every second of it. A lot more hiking than I would have imagined. Kicking myself in the butt. Saw all the old Arlick guides. They all had knee boots on. And so I figured, well, I guess that's what we need. And then I get here, these guys got Grispies on with gaiters. I had no idea the number of miles we'd be putting on. But we're doing good. These boots are working good, but would much rather have hiking boots. It's actually not as wet, nearly as wet as what I thought. Good firm. There's only been one or two places where I've been over my ankle, so note to self, bring hiking boots. So you fish crab, cod, and what else when you're not guiding?
Well, mostly crab and cod this year. Some lobster. Lobster's taken off back where I'm from. They've after one time you get a few crates of lobster, you done all right, but now people are getting so much as what you got in a year, they're getting in a day now. So the warm water temperatures, I guess, changing, and the ocean's changing. So lobster fishery is pretty lucrative where I'm from now. Where it comes from, who knows?
So how many months a year you're doing that?
So April to August usually we're fishing.
And how many day stints are you usually out on the boat?
Crab, you're out for 2 to 3, 3 to 4 days. If you fish turbot, you'll probably could be 7 or 8 days, maybe 9, 10 days even if the weather's bad or fishing slow. That's caught on the continental shelf, so that's like close to 200 miles from home, even further from Twillingate where I live. That fish lives out in 500 fathoms, 3,000 feet. And
whoa,
deeper. Yeah. And it could be 300 fathoms too, but mostly that's where people are fishing deep water now. A lot of turbot goes to Japan and places for sushi.
And so how many days, like in between runs, you'll spend, what, a day or two at home, maybe a week, or how it all depends?
Never a week unless you got tied on by the company or something like that. But usually you get in and pick the best weather for the next few days and then you go again. So ideally, if you could go get in and everyone's got a day's work anyway, get ready, fuel and groceries, and always something breaking. You can do a few back-to-back trips, what they call back-to-back. Maybe you can get in one day and gone again that night or the next morning. I mean, there's quite a bit of that goes on. Sometimes you just got to stay in. You got to have a couple days short to get everything fixed and geared back up.
So when do you take a day off? Does Sheldon Brown ever take days off?
Yes, always. No, but there's always something to do.
Yeah.
There's always something on your mind. You know, you're never idle. If you're taking a day off because you're forced to, family function or something like that, you're always thinking about what you should be doing that day. No doubt about it. Yeah. And outfitting is short-lived, but it's still a lot of work. 5, 6, 7 weeks. There's 2 or 3 weeks beforehand you got to be in the lodge anyway, getting ready. And it's all winter, picking up stuff and fixing stuff and trying to get ready for next year.
But what do you love more, guiding hunters or fishing?
Oh, definitely guiding hunters.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do you think you enjoy guiding hunters more than hunting?
Yeah. I do like hunting too, but I do like guiding better than hunting, yeah. No doubt about it.
Why
I
is
don't
that?
have a moose license for myself this year, and it don't bother me one bit. But I do, when it's all over, I do like to go. Like, my son's got a license here, so I'm looking forward to that. And seeing him shoot one is his first moose license. And so he's legal this year, he can actually go hunt.
And he's 17?
Yeah, he'll be 17, yeah.
When's your 16? Is that your legal hunting age?
Yeah,
or what?
they can apply it in. So after some training, which is not, in my opinion, not enough training for kids, but there's some involved with it. You can apply, and then you moves up the pool, so you got a priority license really. So pretty well, if you pick your right area, you're pretty well guaranteed a license first year, if you're a certain age.
Yeah, there's no shooting requirement. Which is probably.
Yeah, there should be some things done there with kids and stuff, teach them how to use guns and stuff.
Or anybody in that.
Instead of leaving it to the parent to do it, there should be some. You should be able to show that they can do it before they get a license to do it, in my opinion.
Does he have to be with an adult, or no? He could go off by himself.
So this year he would have to be with an adult. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good buffer. So why do you like guiding more than hunting yourself?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just got used to it, and I don't know why I likes it better, but it's a good thrill. Yeah, especially after having a couple of days like this now, where we've been seeing them and not getting close to them, but when you finally sees the actual come together, plan come together, and hunter, it's pretty happy. It's pretty rewarding. Yeah, even more rewarding than shooting one yourself. For me, it is anyway. And I'm sure a lot of the guides I got are the same thing. But they outfooled you. Like this morning. I thought for sure we were going to kill that moose this morning. He came in on that bog, I said he's just going to come on.
And then the missus steps out. And then it's all downhill.
Yeah, that happens every year. The moose gets locked up with cows, and until he's done with her, he's going to be with her, I'd say. And that could happen today, could happen tomorrow, could happen right now. You know, it could be just tired of it. Like if we were closer this morning, and when that happened, we would have had a shot opportunity, but it's just the way it worked out.
Like I like to say, sometimes you can do everything right, and it still doesn't work out. You know what I mean? That's the kind of the blessing and the curse of it.
Oh, yeah.
One of the biggest moose I ever had a guy kill, he was with 4 cows. I was watching him for like 2 or 3 days, and then the next morning we woke up, the cows are still there, and he's 2 miles away, and we called him right in.
Yeah.
And that was definitely not post-rut.
No.
That would have been like pre-rut. He probably just figured out she ain't coming into heat. Screw it, I'm leaving, I guess. Yeah. But I was surprised. So, yeah. Guess the key is you got to be out there and
you gotta be out there.
Giving it your best shot.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for Lake Douglas Outfitters? Succession plan for your son, Lord willing, or
yeah,
we'll see?
Hopefully something that he likes to do. He's got to do it first. Right now is like, he sees me going with gear and everything. He thinks that's what he wants to do, but he's never guided a week yet, and he never ever had the responsibility of outfitting. There's quite a bit of responsibility to it. Worry and
Then you got a bunch of guides in the woods and hoping that they're all doing the right thing and being safe and breakdowns. I got some good guides that can fix a lot of stuff pretty quick, thankfully for that. Yeah, he needs a few years to do some guiding and start off, and then he can make his own mind up. Hopefully that's what he wants to do. It's a good life. Can't see it being any better life.
You ever have thoughts of wanting to just simply go back to guiding, or do you consider yourself you like outfitting as well and kind of be?
I'm tied to it now. I got to be outfitter.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I came with you this week. I'm actually guiding now, and I got somebody back there looking after it. So if I can get away a couple weeks a year doing that, I'm happy. I mean, how can you have anything better than this? Where we are, in the middle of nowhere. Lots of food, lots of coffee.
Lots of sandwiches.
Lots of sandwiches.
We guiding
Grant
Billy,
out of the food.
and guiding Billy Molls. And don't get any better.
So Sheldon's last name is Brown. Grant's is White, so we got Whitey and Brownie, and I was like, well, I think we got a new nickname for Grant. We're gonna call him Sandwich, because every time I look at him, man, there is a sandwich stuck in every corner of these coolers and these totes and every pocket of his pack. It's like, where are all these sandwiches coming from?
You gotta eat, Billy. You gotta eat.
Amen, brother. I like it.
And we're eating well.
Nah, it's pretty cool. It's a slap in the face reality check out here hunting in Newfoundland with a couple old Siwashes like you guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. And I love playing the game, man. I don't know, like I probably, if there's probably a worse habit of mine, I go into a hunt, I am never anticipating shooting something on day one. I mean, I've done it a few times, don't get me wrong, but it's like I always just figure like it ain't really gonna happen till like halfway through. I don't know why I feel that way, but because I almost feel it'd be somewhat of a letdown to do it too soon. Because you can stay out here and camp and just hang out in glass, but it ain't the same, you know. It's like the game's over then. It's time to pack it up and go home.
Yeah, that's right.
So like just to see that, I mean, I love seeing the similarities to what I'm used to moose hunting, and then there's differences that I'm seeing too. But I'd say it's more similar than different.
Yeah.
But
we've been seeing some good moose. All been in the distance, but we'll close that distance soon.
What's how far do you like to have hunters shoot? Like what do you got, kind of a rule of thumb? And I know every hunter's different, but like what's your take and your experience?
I really like to stay inside of like 300 if I can. Shooting out to 500 and stuff like that. Some guys can do it, but you know how it is. The terrain, and you know, you got to be pretty steady. And I mean, ideally, I like to get them in closer than that. I like to get them in 100 yards, and then you got a big target. And you can see what's going on, and you can see the shot, and you can see the impact, and you knows what's going on. Yeah, definitely like to get them in closer.
And that's kind of like part of the game too. I always figure like bear hunting, it'd be a pretty sterile experience. You know, I've had a couple guys shoot them over 200 yards, but that's about max. And I've had guys shoot moose fairly far. You know, you're up on a hill or something, and it's like, well, if we don't shoot him here at 400, like he's gonna have to be 30 yards, right? Because you got a ton of brush. But that's kind of part of the game too. Is like to get them to either figure them out and stalk close, or to get them to come to that call. That's kind of a big part of it.
Yeah. We've been hampered by wind too. They don't like wind, so if we're seeing moose on the edges of the woods and stuff, they're probably not going to come right out in the open. They don't like that. They'll come for a look, but they're not going to travel across a wide open yellow bog in a gale wind. Not all. Some surprises you, but for the most part, that's what we've been seeing. So even though we saw one traveler, he was a long ways away, but he traveled. I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's the most I've ever seen a moose travel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's the most I've ever seen. Like, so big a country.
Yeah.
Usually down where I'm guiding, once he goes in the woods, he disappears. But we saw him start his journey, and then he just kept on going. Like hours later, still going. Yeah, that's what we need. A bull like that.
Get a traveling man looking for love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're day 3. We've seen I would say, pretty fair bit of activity as far as I'm concerned.
Lots of calling for sure.
Yeah, we're hearing a few moose now, but finally the wind has died down a bit, so hopefully this evening and tomorrow is our time, I think.
We just got to figure out where we're going, Billy.
Well, that's your job.
Yeah, well, so we got a moose on each side of us now. What are we gonna do?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin?
Flip a coin.
Trust your gut.
Yeah.
There's a book. I've asked you if you read. I'll send you a book. And this old Alaskan outfitter's name was Morley Bones, and his hunters would always ask him. He'd get annoyed by the hunters. What are we doing tomorrow? And he said, I won't know until the second before we leave. He said, because he's always going to be thinking about it. He's going to be laying awake thinking about it. And it just kind of the way it is like you got to kind of watch the weather, and that's a big thing with like hunters too. And I think just in general is you can't plan very far ahead.
Nobody.
Yeah. You gotta just kind of have a general plan, but then after that, it's all subject to change.
Yeah.
Sheldon decided we should divide and conquer. After leaving camp, Grant went north to try to relocate the bull we saw that morning. Sheldon and I hiked to our original lookout to chase the shadow of the giant he saw days earlier. We heard cows moaning and snorting in the tuck, but whether it was the wind or the timing of the rut, nothing came out into the bogs. That uneventful evening was one of the highlights of my hunt. I got 4 relaxing, mooseless hours to get to know Sheldon Brown. I didn't film much because we were busy talking. Hunting, fishing, marriage, kids, success, tragedy, life, death, and Jesus. I forgot we were even moose hunting. And I was sorry the sun had to set.
Yeah, we're not far. We're on top of the hill now, so we just got to pick our way through the woods there.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Well, we heard on the radio, Whitey saw him. The bull we were after this morning. Sheldon and I went after where he saw the big one 5 days ago. So, was he right in the patch where we left him?
No, to the left over towards the pond, but just through that droke of woods.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just massive, looked big, especially in the sunshine.
He got bigger, eh?
He got bigger, yeah.
He had one cow with him again?
Yeah, no, initially I didn't see it, but yeah, now she went kind of north and he circled back, but I'm assuming they're together, you know.
So he was kind of traveling with her, kind of not, didn't have her nose up her butt or anything. No. He was just kind of hanging out.
He was on his own first when I seen him. But, yeah,
boy.
Nice animal.
So if we had set up on that rock where we were, would we have gotten a shot? For the last
quite
spot?
Possibly, but to the far left he was there probably, or over a couple hundred yards from there probably. But yeah, so like you said today, they didn't move far.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, hopefully good for the morning.
Yeah. We got 2 dang many options here. We got a big bull and a gigantic bull. It's good problems to have. And what are we having for supper, Cookie?
Man, we got some macaroni and cheese, and I threw those wieners in there, and we're going to have burgers, but I put on that ginger chicken because it was thawed out too much.
Nice.
You didn't care, I didn't think.
Yes, bye.
Yes, bye. Yes, sir. He's getting better. Did you want a beer, Billy?
You having one?
I'll have one if you do.
Let's have a brewski. Life's good. That's good enough reason to celebrate.
Sheldon, you don't mind, do you?
Come on. I'm not your fodder.
Oh, yeah. This is all for you, Billy.
July moon.
Twillingate Combines, the hockey team. Sheldon's jersey is probably this one. He was the captain of the Combines.
Tickle pint, rather.
Point.
Pint?
That's a blonde ale. This is Finnish beer, Asati. That's the rock cut beer. July Moon's the strawberry rhubarb.
Jeez.
Skipper D's IPA.
I don't want that one.
And that's it. So you can pick your choice.
All right. Strawberry rhubarb. I'm going to try a Finnish beer.
There you go.
Thank you. Ha! Crafted in Twillingate, Newfoundland.
Pond. He was there by the pond for a few minutes there. Beautiful.
Did you see him? Did he put in the bait or?
No.
Did he go back in the woods?
He went back in the woods, yeah. He come back.
If you've dreamed of big game hunting adventure in Alaska, I'm here to help. Whether you're interested in brown bear, grizzly bear, Dall sheep, caribou, moose, or mountain goat, I know lots of great outfitters across the state who can help make your dream hunt a reality. The Alaskan adventure of your lifetime awaits. Email or call us today.
Is it? Alright. Maybe a bit of grass on your toast, that's nothing.
Chef Whitey making a sandwich.
Sandwich time.
So we're going back where we saw that bull yesterday morning, eh, Sheldon?
I guess so. Go have a look anyway. Might be a bigger one there this morning.
It's out there just begging to be killed. Is that Cynthia's homemade bread?
Sure is.
God bless Cynthia. I want to meet Cynthia.
You might get a Labrador slice this morning. That's what we used to call thick slices of bread when we were growing up.
Yes, bye.
Yes, bye.
So what's yes, bye? For the people like me that are uneducated?
It could be anything. You're gonna get a moose? Yes, bye.
So it's affirmative. Could be negative, I'm sure.
It could be negative.
Probably.
As in Billy hasn't got his moose yet. Yes, bye.
Probably could mean to shut up, mind your own business. It's all about the tone, I suppose. Yes, bye.
Yeah. We tend to be a little bit sarcastic too as Newfoundlanders.
Morning, day 4. Breezy already. That wind laid down for about 20 minutes last night, but that's about it. Day 4 has always been a lucky one for me. Let's hope that continues to be the case. We're going after the bull we saw yesterday morning and Whitey saw last night. We're going to give him a run. We on schedule, Buona? Say it's time, huh?
Oh yeah, it's go time, Billy.
Got any bold predictions for us this morning, Sheldon?
We're hoping the bull is still where he was last night. Not 10 miles away. And if he's 10 miles away, we're going after him.
Shoot the moose.
Shoot the moose.
Well, Sheldon relocated them about 30 seconds. They're not far from where they were. Wait, that little opening right in the center. And we saw another moose right there.
So if we made it to, you think we're better off standing beside the pond? The wind's blowing. It's hard to say.
Both of them that I saw, they were working kind of to the right and toward us. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was he coming this way or just heading east?
Kind of southish, southeast, toward us and to the right. Whatever way that is. Hit him up, move him out.
Talking like a newfie, methinks the rut's happening. The bulls are kind of locked in with cows, probably just coming into heat, and I just don't want to leave. They're getting in these little patches of timber and they're just hanging in there tight. All of Sheldon's other guides are getting some moose down, but they're all saying how tough it is to bring the bulls out, and it's been very windy. So, challenging, but fun. One thing that I've found, and I always tell my packers when we're stalking on an animal, is have the packer, particularly when you're still a long ways away, don't be afraid to lag back and glass behind us and around us in case something else pops out. And I've had them spot animals behind us before, because the guy in front, he's focused on getting there, picking the route, focusing on the animal, and I stop and glass at different times and try to see these moose poking out as well. But there's no sense in everybody walking at the same time and glassing at the same time. Glass at different times as they're milling around. They're moving around in that timber. Obviously we want to find out, figure out where they're going, what they're doing. And the more you're looking at them, the better your chances of success, obviously. So just a little tip, you're hunting in groups, don't all do the same thing. Guy in the back, look around behind you, the side. A guy walks past more animals than I think I realized anyway. That's where he was 30 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. Wind is that way. Last saw him, he went over there. The bull slipped back into the same patch of tuck as the day before. Once again, we called and called. No response. This time, Sheldon decided we're going in after him. We were circling to get the wind when 200 yards to our left, I caught a flash of antler. Whoa. There was too much brush to shoot through, and amazingly, the wind had stopped. Our steps were painfully loud, and it seemed as though the bull might come to Sheldon's raking, so we waited. The cow was somewhere behind him. He kept looking from us to her. When he turned to leave, I decided it was time to make a move.
Go on, is he coming? Go on.
The bull was out of sight. I hustled to get to the open bog to relocate him, but a chest-deep slough detoured us through some larch trees. As noisy as we were, my hope was as bleak as a tax return when we reached the edge of the clearing. But the moose whisperer's calls lured the bull out for one last look.
Tell me when you're on them. Is the screen red?
Yeah, I can see it. I can't see them. There's too many trees there.
You see the moose?
I can. There's too many trees there, seems like.
You on them?
Too many trees.
Can you see the moose? Is it red?
It's red, but I can't see.
You see him?
Nope.
Come stand up by me.
I can see him there now.
See him?
Hold on, Billy.
See him?
Nope.
Stand right there.
The sun's blasting in my face.
We got a dead moose.
It's hard to record, Billy. I'm no pro.
Well, he just turned to leave. I
And
thought
sun was in my eyes too, and trying to look through all the larch there's hard to see.
no worries. No, that was a tough one.
Good call to come on the outside there. And you just seen him there just as we started hitting the brush.
Well, the wind, when we first set up and called, that wind died down and then the thermal was going right at him. You think he knew we were here, Sheldon?
Yeah. Definitely confused. That's because the cow was moving across.
I didn't see the cow.
He was getting out of dodge, no doubt.
Yeah, when he turned back to the left, I'm like, oh crap. And then you called, he stopped. We just had so dang much timber.
Yeah, where I was raking, I had wide open view. Perfect, that's what I was trying to get your attention.
I was thinking I was gonna catch him right up here. Yeah, I couldn't believe he was right there. Freaking A.
Came down, the cow bolted, but he was kind of interested in the raking. He wanted to know what was going on there. But he also had that cow in his mind. Most times.
How many points, Brownie, you know? Roughly?
It's a bull.
It's a bull. Good job, Billy Molls.
Thank you, brother.
Gotta go, Brownie.
All right, my chamber is empty. I got one in the mag.
Knew this was the best place to catch him here. If he's going out in the woods, he had to cross here.
Thank you, big dog.
Oh, yeah.
I guess 12, 14 points. Looking at him, he's a good bull.
Yeah, last night I thought it was around 16, but still nice.
And the bigger one lives on.
The bigger one lives on.
Ain't that always the case?
Next time Billy Molls comes here.
He'll be bigger than.
Well, when you called, like he was coming in, and then something switched, and that must have been when he saw the cow, because he turned and he went that way. I'm like, oh crap.
Same as yesterday, same as last night. He was, just following her.
So when we first saw him, he turned to leave going that way. I was hoping to catch him way out there as he was leaving. I didn't think he was going to come in. I thought he was boogered already.
No, he turned to come back when they started raking.
Yeah.
He didn't know what to do.
No.
But he always had that cow. Every time he didn't know what to do, he turned towards the cow.
Yeah. Like I said, now she was the spy. But oh well, he's down now, Billy.
He's up, he's running away, Billy. No, you're
Well, I turned the camera off real quick. I should have left it running.
That was good. You can see his palm there.
Billy trying to get me to record here. Over here. Get down here. Can you stand up? I'm trying to get through these larch because I kept zooming on the larch and the sun was right in my face. All I could see is me. By the time Billy gets the recording of me, switch back.
Well, plan came together.
Yeah. He said it was going to be the last of the week.
Fourth day.
Day 4.
Fourth day is always
lucky day.
Lucky day.
What do you think? You reckon he had our wind? Because they're there for about 10 minutes. That dang wind was soft, but it was right at our neck.
I thought the same thing, and I was looking at the pond, and then you looked at me quickly after, and you're like, trying to talk to Sheldon. You didn't know what
like those cows don't like that cow calling either. When they hears that, they want baby to come with them. From my experience. And they probably caught our wind there when it slowed down. Something was up there.
Yeah, it was.
Too bad we went another way. We could have went up around and it probably better.
Yeah, you know what? That was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Great timing.
It worked.
And I think that we probably.
Feet wet yet? Because we're probably going to get them wet.
If he didn't see that one, we probably would have spooked it there. If you didn't see it just before we cut through that little.
Yeah, could have. Yeah.
Brush there.
Yeah, I just saw his. I'm like, man, that's something tan there. Yeah. Worked out the way it was supposed to, I reckon.
First moose. Billy Molls, imagine that.
Yeah, never shot a moose before.
That's crazy. I would never have thought. And you did it in Newfoundland, the best place.
Heck yeah.
With who? Lake Douglas Outfitters, Sheldon Brown. One of the best outfitting camps in the province. Some of the best guides. What a great experience you've had, Billy.
Absolutely. And you say you're booked up into 2027?
Not for you.
Well, why do you think you're booked into 2027?
Why do I think I'm booked?
Yeah.
Well, I am booked.
Why do you think you are?
I don't know. We do a pretty good job, I guess. Yeah.
I can tell you why. Because Sheldon Brown is part of a dying breed, a man that under-promises and over-delivers. He doesn't sell hype, he just sells moose hunts. I like it. Yeah, that's the guys I like to roll with.
If you're an outfitter and you'd like to tell your story, highlight your business, and or share your testimony, my crew and I would be interested in joining you on a hunt. We'll produce for you a top-notch, heirloom quality production to share across the globe and with your family for generations to come. If this is you, shoot us an email, and together we'll share your message with the world.
Three ugly dudes got her down in Newfoundland. That's
old
pretty
dudes,
cool.
3 old dudes.
Yeah, old man.
Old man.
It was the toast this morning.
It was Cynthia's toast.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't have done this without you, Cynthia. Bull moose. How freaking lucky am I? That's ridiculous. If I can get a bull moose and not have a wet foot, that'd be a miracle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable to think that a man's generous enough to just tell me to come out. It's like, hey, I got an extra tag, just come out. That's what Sheldon told me. I said, when do you want me? Anytime. What about that? Just come. What about this? Just come. Blessed by the best, as my friend Kent Heimer would say. That's a big animal. They got a big old head on them. Heck yeah. I'm tickled pink with that, gentlemen.
So you should be.
Sheldon, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Whitey, thank you.
You're welcome. What a great trip.
There's the camp up in the birches.
It's a good representation of Newfoundland.
Yep.
We've got some point snock pieces from raping and fighting or something. Don't look too scared up. It's different. Guiding Billy.
Yeah, definitely.
He's
A little bit of
guiding
pressure.
someone like you who've killed tons of moose and tons of big game, as opposed to someone who've never seen a moose. It's totally different. Game changer. You're wondering if you're doing the right thing, and
we just got.
But I didn't feel a lot of pressure. I was happy to be with you.
But even when you got to the camp the first night, remember we went to the bog? You said, I didn't think I was going to be nervous, but now I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous all along.
Work begins, Billy.
Man, look at the legs on that thing, man.
Good shooting too,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's cool.
Great shot.
Yeah, we shot him, yeah, what was, 100 yards-ish? Maybe a hair more. Yeah, it looks a heck of a lot closer from here. I was guessing 150 out there, but yeah, it wasn't far either way.
It all worked out.
Absolutely.
A lot of work to do. What time is it there? 10 o'clock?
Good eating size at a bare minimum. Man,
Looking forward to it.
I'm super stoked to find out that these guys will ship the meat to the U.S., so I'm definitely looking forward to having some of it and sharing moose. That's a pretty cool novelty for people where I live. You know, be able to give them some moose steaks, burger roast, whatever. That's pretty cool.
Now you can hang this rack next to your grandfather's?
Yep.
There you go. That'll be pretty cool stories.
Yep, he's got about I don't even know what it is, probably about a 45, 50 incher mounted, a big old ugly thing with a nose about the size of a freaking beach ball. But my dad's got one from Alaska of a 63, and then my grandpa's got this little fork, and I got that in my screen porch of my house. So
Always say you get your first in Newfoundland. That's pretty cool.
that is cool. Well, if a guy had to come up and shot a 55 incher on his first hunt, man, where'd he go from there?
That's right.
It's easier. I've seen two of them. They're smart. They're big for no reason, but there's no pressure. There's no one hunting there. It's quite a big area there yourself.
Well, the classic case of a bull in lockdown. They're next to impossible to kill in this brush and this timber.
Didn't want to leave her.
In my opinion, they got right now. Those big bulls got everything he wants in that woods. They'll come out eventually. They'll make mistakes and they'll wander off when they're done.
And would you say that's a little bit earlier than normal, maybe? Or that's about typical?
Typical.
Yep. Well, of course, 3 days ago we saw a good bull on the move.
Yes. Moved for half the day. He was gone. Every little piece of the lake, every little peninsula. You heard us call.
Yes, that's why he shot across that peninsula.
If there was more land, I think he would have came over. He was a good bull.
8:50 in the morning. Yeah, we boogied down here. We got down here fast. So you guys do it by points here. So how many points? He's kind of rounded off here.
Yeah, that's a good
one. So yeah, he ain't gonna get much in point credit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They weren't rounded to be, more like 16, but.
Oh, back to the lodge, those young guys, we counting all those, that'd be 3 points there.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Newfoundland points.
Oh, he's got 4 on that side, at least.
That'd be 17 points
We just drink a few beers.
So for every point you get, Billy, that's how many beer you drink.
You're gonna have to help me on that and take the lion's share. I had 1 Newfoundland beer last night and that put me to bed.
Yeah.
Little big radar ears. That's why they hear so good. Big old nostrils.
Lots of eating there, Billy.
Yes, sir. I see moose burgers and some of those, and Sheldon's got his own butcher shop. How big did you say your boat was? 63 feet? That's a freaking cruise ship, brother. Bet it doesn't feel like a cruise ship when you're on it, though. Got a butcher shop, a couple different outfits. And Whitey's got about 17 jobs. He runs the AA. What is that again?
Active agers. Oh, that's funny, Billy.
So he's the personal trainer for all the senior citizens in Twillingate.
If they heard you say that word, Billy,
okay,
they'd probably run in there right now.
All right, they probably kicked my butt, and they probably could.
And then you're a hockey referee, a coach.
Oh yeah, well, marriage officiant. Wear a few hats, Billy, but this has been one of the best ones.
Guide.
Especially for you. Learn a lot from this fellow over here, though.
The Moose Whisperer.
Moose Whisperer. Yeah, tell me.
We've been whispering under our breaths for the last few days.
Wait till I see Jamie King. No pressure, Jamie.
No pressure, no.
Just take Billy Molls in, and I told you you were a Moose Whisperer. Perfect.
Hey, you did it, man. You stopped him.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have enough sense. I was sitting there smashing my head against a tree trying to get a shot. I didn't have enough sense to make a cow call. You did it, brother. So thank you. Day 4. Wasn't exactly textbook or pretty, particularly on the video, but that was moose hunting. And yeah, Sheldon, you give us the who's what and the what's who on this deal. So I can tell you like that. You like being in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Don't you?
just me. We had pretty good setup going on. Wind quit. I think the wind kind of went the opposite way we thought. Those moose were in a small bunch of woods, but I think they got our wind, and we knew it, and we tried to move, and lucky we did, because when we moved, we had a good setup where we were, but when we moved, the moose came exactly where we thought they were going to go, but they were going that way. Made a few calls, got this one to stop. Billy made a good shot. Probably wasn't the best video, but anyway, we got a moose. We had a great trip. 4 days of great hunting, walking, good eating, good, nice warm tent at night, good company. Not much better.
Amen. Couldn't say it better myself. That just talking about this, what this is gonna mean. My grandpa was a moose hunter. That was his favorite. That was like his big hunting destination outside of deer hunting at home, and he's got a couple of sets of moose antlers. I was telling the guys I got a little set of fork Ontario bull moose antlers in my screen porch, and said like this trophy, what it means to me is like the game of cat and mouse and the sunsets and the wind and our camp up there on the birches up on that flat knob in the background. And man, just to come to Newfoundland and experience the culture. Every place I go, that I love the culture and the people. People are all the same at their core, but there's a little nuances. And yes, bye. I'm learning some Newfie language. Just fantastic people, fantastic food, great adventure. This is like a mini Alaska with more moose, and an adventure of a lifetime, man. I will not forget Newfoundland, the people. By no means are we out of here yet, but man, I'd hunt here anytime. You guys are blessed to live in a pretty cool place. I mean, this is truly like a mini Alaska, I would say.
I think you had a great, we had a great experience, which was good, and one of the best guides on the island.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh yeah. No, what a great week. Appreciate it.
Great adventure. Everybody from top to bottom on your operation, first class. The pilot, the communication, especially for outfitters, communication is usually a lacking thing, and I found the communication to be outstanding. The fact that it's so easy catering to taking the meat home, that is awesome. The customer service and just the diligence to give you a first class adventure and go above and beyond any expectation. Man, I'd come back here in a heartbeat. This is fantastic.
Lots
Now the work starts.
And this will also the first animal I've ever taken with this rifle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's been kind of a long time in the making, and that's pretty sweet.
Modern day mode, man.
Yep. So MDMM001. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I've never been a long range guy, but started shooting that thing at 585. I got a gong set up, and I mean, once I found the yardage, it just ping, 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 ping every time. But I like them better at 100
Yeah.
100 yards. That was sweet. Pleasure. Beyond a pleasure. Thank you, fellas.
Just like hockey.
And the funny thing is one of my rules in Alaska is my one luxury item is I always give myself a second pair of boots. And what did I do when I came to Newfoundland? Brought one pair of boots. But it wasn't bad, but I was thinking, man, if I swamped these, you're really screwed. You know, if you swamp those, that's no big deal. You can run on those with wet feet forever.
I almost did that this morning.
Yeah.
After you shot a couple times.
Yeah.
There, let's get to work, Billy.
Well, yeah, I'm full-time cameraman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are a little more manageable. Still a big animal, there's no doubt about it. We were talking about it. We all kind of figure he's about 800 pounds. Brownie figures 800 gutted. How old would you reckon this one is? How old do you think?
4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
So, another year, you'd be obviously bigger. Yeah. Newfie points right there.
Newfie point.
Yeah.
Some see 1, some see 3.
Well, he's so dang massive, his points are running together.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tickled pink with him.
I'm glad of that. You know, you only got a few days of hunting. There's going to be thousands of people in Newfoundland not get a moose this year.
Oh my God.
They got a weekend here and there. And, you know, it's pretty fortunate to get a moose. Some people, it's easy for some people, but some people never gets one, you know.
No.
Just can't get one. Just can't get the time or the luck. In a couple of days, you know, you've got to be lucky to get a moose. Unless you know exactly where you are.
How many bulls would you say you've guided for? Moose, hunted, guided for, been in on, part of?
Wouldn't be able to tell you. Never ever counted them.
More than 100?
This is the best one.
Yeah, come on now.
I would say.
Probably well more than 100. I mean, you're guiding what, 5-6 moose hunts a year?
Used to do 7 or 8 for sure. Used to do 2-on-1s at one time. So, yeah. We got a few bulls.
How many have you shot personally?
I've shot quite a few. Yep.
Even in your guiding days, you'd always find time to go get your own?
Yeah. Always later.
Yeah. Oh, after the hunters are done. Yeah, your season's real long, eh?
Yeah. But this year's my son's turn. I didn't get a license this year. I didn't apply. I let him have it. So I'm looking forward to that. If we don't get it out today, we'll get it out tomorrow.
We could have had worse weather than this, Billy, this week, but
yeah,
that's been great.
We got a boat to look after, so maybe we'll just take the moose down, open them up, and help them in for the night. Get them first thing in the morning. You'll be okay today.
Yeah, cool off.
Yeah.
Will you drag them up on in that tuck, get some air underneath them?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
So I brought this here. I think I told you my father passed away in July. I found this in his vehicle that we had sold. We cleaned it out. And his name is on a Bert. And it says just enough to take the edge off. And he loved drinking vodka. I do too. Now normally in Newfoundland, sometimes when you down an animal, or me anyway, I'd like to have a beer with me, especially me and Bobby, and we have a little bit of a celebration, but this holds a little bit of vodka. So you want to have a swig?
I'll have a little nip with you.
Have a little nip.
We're done shooting.
You go first. A little bit of vodka.
Vodka and peanut M&Ms.
Just enough to take the edge off.
Oh yeah, take the edge off.
And I'm just here to
I'll
do
drink
nothing.
You don't like vodka? You don't like vodka, do you? You don't like vodka, do you? Me do, sorry.
Just leave the edge on.
There's got to be a drop in there for him, isn't he? What kind of friend is he? Yeah, he is the AA instructor. Not anymore.
That'd be You just want to drink.
Oh, that was funny.
That last drop, Brent. Sorry, buddy. I'm alright. No bother me.
Oh, Sheldon's still here.
Sheldon's here. Billy took way too much, Sheldon. Billy had way too much.
Yeah.
I don't care if I drink it or not. It don't really bother me.
Hold on, there might be some in the stopper.
Didn't eat that bottle, sir. Buddy.
Oh, that was funny. Water. Water gets going down my face. I doubt it.
My dad was just eating that bottle.
You can have some of his water, Sheldon.
Oh, that was a good
bit of water, right?
I got some juice there for you.
Oh, God.
All right, tell me what you want me to do, and then I'll tell Whitey.
Yeah.
Oh, let us out. Want him on his back?
Over. On his back, yeah. Just pause your video for a second.
He steals your vodka, then he's staring at your zipper.
That's what the hell, man. I was there.
What you brought him along? Why?
Pink gloves and he got a zipper down. A little bit.
Got everything covered up. Keep the crows off of it. We're headed home.
You know what make good video right now? Me pushing him with water.
Well, at a bare minimum, you look good doing it, Grant.
Oh, yeah.
You walked around that. And what do you guys call this? You walked around it, you must have been a little nervous of it. Yeah, we call it muskeg. Back to the birch trees. He loves the adventure, but he likes to see camp. It's nice to, it's always just a good feeling when it kind of comes to fruition. One thing I'm learning about going on these hunting trips, give yourself a little extra time on the back end. Yeah, I mean, I got plenty of time, but I could see how this hunt could have taken an extra day or two and be flexible on your travel if you ever take things down to the wire. But it worked out really good. This time, I'm tickled to death. That's a perfect first moose. Lord willing, I'm gonna be back here. I love these people. I love this country. Man, what an experience. I'm looking forward to a day of camp life too. Hanging with these guys. Lord willing, we'll get out of here tomorrow. Go see Sheldon's base camp, Lake Douglas. What are we having, Cookie?
Boy, we're having Sheldon's finest there today. We're having bottled moose and noodles.
Ooh, buddy.
Homemade bread with a bit of butter. That's too hard to spread, so we're gonna warm it up.
We call that canned. We call it canning. You guys call it bottling, eh? You do a lot of that with your moose?
Because we put it in a bottle. Maybe that's the only difference.
I guess they call it a jar too.
What?
You don't call that you don't call that a jar?
No.
Not a farting in this bottle right here.
Ooh, that looks good. Oh, just think, couple of beers, some moose meat, and some baked beans.
What do you need like for?
Canned moose meat, heck yeah. I've never done that. I think a lot of people love it.
They swear by it. Everybody in Alaska does it.
We do it a lot. People do it. A lot of people do it with their leftover moose, you know, in the spring, summer, whatever. They bottle up what they got left.
We do a lot of sweet and sour bottled moose.
Grant makes a lot of crumbs.
That's not me, that's the bread man.
So do you wear a hat like all the time?
100%. Last thing goes off my head when I get in bed, and the first thing I put on in the morning.
All right.
Socks.
Would you do me a solid? Let me see that again one more time. That's legend.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Oh yeah.
Spider.
I'm kind of
the star of Sheldon.
My brother's worse. He has that big, you know, that ring here? It's black there. Just like a stamp.
Yours is pretty wide there. Looks like you got a headband on just on the back.
My hair's all gray, dude.
Yeah, they call the tattoo on the lower back the tramp stamp. That'd be like the Newfie stamp. The Newfie fisherman stamp. With Matt scheduled to come pick us up in the morning so Sheldon could get back to base camp for client changeover day, my two Newfie friends and I enjoyed a perfect final afternoon in our spike camp in the Birches. I was like, there's something going on here I don't understand? Or As Sheldon packed and took inventory of the camp, Grant devoured all remaining sandwiches, and I filled my pockets with the last of Cynthia's homemade treats. Later, I burned the pork chops, we polished the last of the beers, and it wouldn't surprise me if Grant wasn't stealing nips from a second flask of vodka that he had rat-holed in the tundra someplace. I savored the cool breeze, the conversation, the laughs, and our final Newfoundland sunset in the bush together. Sheldon said it best. How can you get any better? Chef Whitey, PB&J and yogurt this morning.
A little bit of the healthy side. You want orange?
You want a sock?
What?
You want a sock? Boom.
You remember me?
This ain't vodka, you'll share that.
That was a good one.
Even the pilots are early here. He's a half hour early. That happens never. You're early. Pilots are never early.
The element of surprise.
After dropping Grant, me, and most of the camping gear at the nearest road access, Matt went back to pick up Sheldon and the bull. The only way this retrieval could have been easier was if Matt dropped the moose in the back of the pickup. And I have no doubts. Someone along the ways slapped a $100 bill on the table in front of Matt just to see if he could do it. And if I know pilots, I got $100 to say Matt didn't back down, and I got another $100 to say he was successful. That's how you pack out a moose. Pretty freaking cool, lady.
Problem is you gotta have it pushed on the back of the door, pushed in just to a certain sweet spot. Otherwise, it's not going.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do a hot rod. Every pilot's got to show off, don't you? Coming right off back. Attaboy, Matthew.
Let's get the moose whisperer back to the lodge.
Let's watch him whisper that moose up on the truck. The moose could probably blackmail Sheldon not to get any of his guides wind of that nickname, huh? They'd be busting his chops relentlessly.
They're definitely gonna know. I'm probably gonna put it on Facebook after I put it on Facebook.
Yeah, Sheldon's got a TikTok account now. Instagram.
Snap.
Yeah. The Moose Whisperer.
The Moose Whisperer. That's his handle.
Ka-chow.
My handle, ka-chow. That's me.
Oh.
I'm gonna load the moose, all the gear. Head to Lake Douglas Lodge. Along our way, we made a pit stop at Sheldon's Buddies Moose Camp, where I had the pleasure of meeting some of Newfoundland's finest. Love it. So we're in, what's the name of your camp?
Dollars in.
What?
Dollars in.
Dollars in?
Yep.
Dollars in. How long has this camp been in existence?
20 years.
20 years. So you guys got your 2 moose for the year?
Yeah.
What do you guys love about Moose Camp in Newfoundland?
Drink with the boys. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Love it. Who's the cook?
You're afraid to say it. No women.
Good friends, good drinks, good grub.
Love it.
It's pretty good, man. That's
it. And then when I did get a good look, you Billy Molls?
He did right away. He did. He did. When you say it like either, you're Billy Molls. Thank you, Skipper.
So what time is it, lady? I haven't drank a beer before 5 o'clock in about 25 years, but I don't know when we'll get back to Newfoundland. And what was it? Dollars in. Dollars in.
Billy, you know what? There's no time on that beer when you can drink it. You can drink that day like the dark.
If Sheldon's element is luring moose out of the tuck, Grant's element is shooting the bull and sharing a beer with his fellow Newfoundlanders. My visit to Dollars Inn was just another great side dish to this 7-course adventure. So how long you been guiding there, Juice Can?
12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
And these young fellers?
I'm a second year.
4 years for me.
First year, very good. So who's the drinking champ here?
Juice Can.
Yeah, I figured. Is that where the Juice Can moniker comes from?
Son of the beer can.
We're all trying. Sure.
So what are we working on?
Defender.
What are you fixing?
Wheel bearing, new ball joints, all new control arm bushings. She's got 27,000 kilometers on her now, so she's in need for a bit of maintenance.
So you're the official Lake Douglas mechanic, or?
No, I'm jack of all trades.
All right, love it. You like doing this stuff?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Good on you.
Yeah. If I can help out any way possible.
Well, Sheldon appreciates it. I said, is he fixing on stuff because he's good at it or because he breaks stuff? He said, nah, he don't break stuff. He's just the one that fixes it.
Yeah, I don't break.
He's the one that jumps in.
I can't say I don't break some stuff.
Yeah, that's inevitable in this
Not that I
terrain.
try, right?
Yeah. Well, usually when you're the guy fixing it, you're pretty careful not to break it.
There you
That's
go.
usually how that works.
There you go, right?
Turn the music down there, boys! Where's Billy Molls to? There he is! I'm Captain Randy Billy Molls. Nice to see you, Skipper!
All right, Captain Randy.
You want to be screeched in to be an honorary Newfoundlander or what?
I don't think I got a choice.
If you want to be a Newfoundlander, you say yes, boy!
Yes, boy!
Louder!
Yes, boy!
There we go. Put that camera down and let's get going here. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Look at this. You ready? Now this one's flicky, so you better be careful. Oh my God! You gotta be careful. Look at that one, huh? Got no tail, just like James. That's what James said, or he gets no tail. I know, as I heard James. So, you gonna kiss this bad boy?
Sure, not a problem.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I've screeched in 73 people this summer. And this is no joke. The fish is dripping all over this mat. Brand new mat doing it running.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. Ready? Record is 11 seconds.
You're not going to knock my teeth out.
No,
I only got a few of them.
11 seconds. You ready? No. Okay. You got to beat 11 seconds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hey! Can't get that mat, Chris. Can't get that mat dirty. I'm going to tell you the truth now. That was the longest one. There's no record. So Billy, 11 seconds is a new record. Hey! Okay, you ready? Now hold on. Now the good thing about this is I got to check to make sure that the screeches I was finding is quality. It is pretty good. I'll get some more. Oh, that was a good one. So, Billy, we used to trade this old screech for saltfish. You know what? Basically, we said, the fish, let's drink. You ready? Basically, I can go and talk about it for days, but we only got 20 minutes of film. I thought you were the filmmaker. You only got 20 minutes left. So, repeat after me. You ready?
Yes, sir.
This is the finest rum that you're ever going to drink. You know why it's called screech?
No.
You'll know in 15 seconds. You ready? Repeat after me. Over the lips.
Over lips.
Through the gums.
Through the gums.
Newfoundland women.
Newfoundland women.
Make you. I'm just kidding, Billy. I'm just kidding. You ready again?
All right.
We'll try that again. Over the lips.
Over the lips.
Through the gums.
Through the gums.
Look out, stomach.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. There we go. You like it?
Screech. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh my God. It's your screecher. You're gonna say, Dita is me old cock and line may your big jib draw. Easy. Ready? Go. It's your screecher.
Big duck dick.
May the wind be in your sails, and from here on out you have smooth sailing. My friend, thanks for visiting Newfoundland. You're one of a kind. That's what that means. Billy's gonna be an honorary Newfoundlander. We're gonna get someone to take a picture.
Greatest day of my life. Greatest day of my life.
Not only that, it's happening in Lake Douglas, top notch, one of the best outfitting lodges ever.
Amen.
Right? Randy is the best. Here we go. Smile. Hold on, Billy. Close your eyes for a second. Put out your hand like we're doing the Anglican. Put out your hand, close your eyes. You like to pray and read the Bible. Open your hands. There you go. Keep it open. Don't open up. Just like, there you go. Let's get a good picture here. Ready? There we go. Give it up, honorary Newfoundlander!
Even before hailing Mother Newfoundland and being screeched in, I felt right at home with the people of this one-of-a-kind island. The guide shenanigans, the dirt, grease, and blood-stained clothes and hands, the wind-burned faces, and the stories of trophies won and lost are the same the world over.
We're hoping he swims the lake.
Newfoundland is all the way across the North American continent, but it is indeed a lot like Alaska. And Lake Douglas is pretty much just like every other hunting camp I've been in around the globe. Its people hold a rough edge, but the hearts are top shelf. The handshakes are firm. Their words are sincere, and these men are among the finest in the world. Three ugly dudes got her down in Newfoundland. That's
Old
pretty
dudes,
cool.
3 old dudes.
Yeah, old man.
Old man.
Because Sheldon Brown is part of a dying breed, a man that underpromises and over-delivers. Beyond a pleasure. Thank you, fellas. And as I told Sheldon when he dropped me at the airport, and I meant it with every fiber of my carcass, I'm just blessed to know there's still men like you left in this world.
She died below the brandies, we were coming back. We buried her in the ocean, wrapped up in a Union Jack. So now I am a single man in search of a pretty face, and the woman that says she'll have me, I'm off to Harbor Grace. Oh me, oh my, I heard the old man cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard the old man say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. Hey!
For more modern-day Mountain Man DVDs and digital downloads, log on to BillyMollsAdventures.com. Here you'll also find books, a wide variety of merch, and information on hunting opportunities with Billy. When he's not hunting, Billy travels nationally and internationally as a public speaker, sharing his captivating, soul-stirring tales of adventure by way of his one-of-a-kind, down-to-earth delivery at corporate and community events, Christian outreaches, and conservation organizations. Just like the Alaskan wilderness, no one leaves a Billy Molls presentation the same person as they enter it. Log on or call for more info.